Okay, so talking about the situation is such that all you motherfuckers right now are finishing up your midterms, essays, and final tests are this Friday, and y'all want to fucking bounce out and get crazy afterwards. Or if you're in med school, I think you guys had your final exams or whatnot like last week. Ask me how I know this, students. Damn it. Anyway, so one of my guys today, bit of a newbie, beginner with women, so be it, not a problem. And I'm like, okay, well, midterms are gonna be over. Like, what's your plans for this weekend? What are you gonna be doing? And he goes, well, he's kind of hum-hawing around. And I'm trying to draw this information out of him. And I'm like, so what about where's frat row, or like where's the student quad, or what? And come to find out, the guy knew nothing about this stuff whatsoever. And so be it, right? So that's what I'm here for, and that's what we do. So I wanted to kind of just give just a few tips as far as how to make it a very natural, easygoing process for gleaning this information as far as what parties are going on when you're trying to figure out this information for your plans, for your fiestas and all that jazz. Okay, so first and foremost, you want to just kind of go off the situation, like what would be the most natural order of business here, and maybe some of you guys wouldn't even be familiar with that, but just what I'm getting at is that you want to use the context of the situation, of the shared reality you're in with the people you're around, right? So you're at class, and midterm or the final, whatever, is finishing up, or maybe you guys are milling around before class, and you're like, yo, so I finished midterms, or I finished my test tomorrow. Like, where are the parties at, right? And you kind of build off the natural momentum of the moment, okay? And this is just a really easygoing, kind of natural way of not being the guy that's just like, hey, what's everybody doing this weekend? Like, anybody heard of any parties? But no, you're actually using the natural momentum of the situation. Yo, midterms are done. What the fuck? Let's celebrate. What's going on? Where are the parties at? Who knows what? And this is just a great overall way of just kind of fleshing out information from pretty much everybody as a whole. Okay, don't get me wrong. You can do this individually. As far as like the person you're sitting next to, or the girl you're sitting next to, or whatnot. But you can even kind of run it as like towards like a group of people, or even like a public service announcement, like, "Hey, what's everybody doing?" And I did this plenty of times in all kinds of different situations, not just college, but definitely work, and maybe even adult classes. But I'd walk in and be like, "All right, we're finishing up this week. We're all having a party on Friday," and I might have been the guy actually kind of arranging things and putting the initial plan together. And if you don't want to take those steps at this point, so be it. But it's a great way of just kind of, fleshing out what everybody knows, what everybody's doing. Okay, and it's friendly and open and natural, and you're going to get a lot of positive replies that way. A lot of compliance, a lot of invites and parties and shit, and you're going to invite me. Cool. All right.